ready to plant. Which means our land preparation will allow time for every weed to germinate around August there, and so we're able to kill our weeds with another plowing. Then it's very easy that we can now only hand pick the weeds. That's what most of these farmers have been doing. If we want to sell it, expensively and all that. But now, for the first season, we've discussed with Sunday and with our staff, we're not going to have the headache to sell it because the traceability issue is going to be with the guys who are now exporting. They can get the market because we have not got the export permit. But when we are looking at our export permit also being there, then we need to be extra careful to make sure our goods don't get rejected from the market we're selling back to us. Because they will trace and say, yes, this is coming from Globek, and they can return it to you. We are in the process, yeah. It is the process. You cannot apply when your crop is not on field. They must inspect your crop on field, see the practice you're doing, and so is the process. It's not a question of you apply and they keep it. No.
Now, one question on weeding.
Yes.
Yeah, it means that you kill the weeds before you plant, so that you don't go that manual weeding in the crop.
Yeah, there are, depends on your options. The cheapest control of weed is to do proper land preparation. And to allow that every single time you've got weeds, you don't allow them to go to seed. Like when we first started coming here with Sunday to go to plant, the amaranthus here had not gone to seed. They were still flowers. But that's the time when all the seed had germinated. A perfect guy would have plowed it down at that stage before coming to weeds. But he allowed it to mature and the weeds came on, and now these seeds are now ready to germinate again. So if you allow your wheat to grow and become seed, it means you're planting seed. So if you plow at this time, you've planted more of those.
Because in the plan of our process,
yes,
we have that weeding time.
Yeah, now
of which you're not weeding, you control the weed before it.
You only use the term weeding, and controlling weeds is also weeding. When you wrote there weeding, depends on what time you want to do your weeding.
So you feed it.
Yeah, that's weeding. Weeding doesn't mean this put weeding, then you must go and uproot. No. Weeding is either you do what's called PPI, that's pre-planting and pre-germination indicator. Looks like you use a chemical that stops the weed from coming in the middle
My
time.
small understanding was like
Okay, manager, another question. This field,
yes,
what would be our anticipation capacity in terms of tonnage if we have to have rice, for example?
Rice.
So that we can plan and see how we can fix in the element of socio-economic transformation.
Well, yield potential. The yield potential is based on about 3 factors. Right now, the biggest problem we're having, I tried last week. I did actually extensive rice breeding with Hybrid East African Limited in Malindi and Kisumu. In the whole of East Africa, there's only one guy who is doing proper hybrid and seed breeding. So now, all the seeds we're having is recycled seed. So the only thing that many of us have been doing, we discovered even the likes of Naseko, Fika Seeds, most of the seed company, they come here and buy the grains that we've produced. Then they take it back and clean it, and then they apply seed dressing, then change the color and all that, and sell it back to us at higher price. So there's no guarantee for yield potential being increased. So the only way we can always increase that, we've discovered to actually up the rates. For example, for rice, averagely we've been using 30 kilos per acre. I think we're going 35 kilos per acre. So then you have a better population, that's one. Two, the best thing I discovered with the NOAC, they've been using foliar fertilizers. So foliar fertilizer rate of absorption is much higher and much quicker than basalt, which is granular. So if we are able to use that, then our yield potential have always been going between at least 3.5 tons to 4 tons. Very difficult to achieve 4 tons. But at least here we want to try that.
In 1 acre?
No, 1 hectare. So which means 1 acre is about 1,200 kilograms, which is 1.2 tons. So our yield potential, if you saw what we did, we put a yield potential of 1 ton, which is on the safe end. So making those fertilizers to become pellets. Now, if they were pellets, they would be easy to apply. Now, if they are as it is, you can't do it on a commercial scale. In Angola, where I worked, and Zambia, they take these waste materials, crush them, and then they make them dry up and crush them into pellets. They just look like fish feeds. Now, when you put them in a spreader, you can spread them in the whole field uniformly. It's easy to apply. But on a large scale like this, you cannot apply on 500 acres. Yeah, and that's why it's better to go foliar. There are extracted foliar fertilizers, which are more organic components. I saw NOAC right now have imported theirs from Belgium. We'll be looking at that, and the yield that comes with it is just so good. And that one is actually more organic extract.
How about these guys in in Usuku, they're saying that theirs is organic. Have you?
Usuku, where is Usuku?
Phosphate.
Usuku,
The
the
phosphate.
Well, I haven't paid a visit there, but I think that's
The Guangzhou.
the Chinese guys.
Yes.
Well, I think some guys paid me a visit last year when I was running another different farm. The problem is application. Like they came to me and told me they had organic, but it was in powder form. Now I'll give one example of giving these inputs in powder form. If you do a soil testing here, you're going to get the laboratory telling you to, because they will say the acidity is about like 5.8, 5.4. So that's acidic, and you need to up it to become more alkaline and good for the crop. Now this is what they will recommend for you. They will tell you to apply 5,000 kilograms of what you call dolomite lime. Now dolomite lime comes in powder form. If you put one guy to apply that thing in 5 acres, the guy will be admitted to hospital. Because the thing is powder like real cement. When you're applying, you need a gear to apply. So in other places, they make all this back to pellets, granules. Granules are easy to apply and more friendly for the person applying. And also, if you have to buy it, also easy to incorporate. So that's the problem with those guys. I met them.
Yeah, but there's that which they have done in small kind of like
Granules.
granules.
No, if they have now made like that, then now it's better to apply. We can look into it. But last year when they came, I met some Chinese. They came with some Angola. They had that form. So it's only because now the one from Belgium I'm talking about comes in a powdered form, just like cement, but it's water soluble. So you dissolve in water and just spray on the crop. So if you have that, which is water soluble, and you dissolve it, then you're able to go. So that's actually the time. If you see anything is not written on EC, it's not soluble. EC stands for emulsifiable concentrate. If you don't see the word EC, it's not soluble, and they will sell to you and it will not dissolve. It's either EC or SC. SC stands for suspension concentrate, which means every time you mix it up, you have to agitate it to make sure it's uniformly mixed. So those two are where we have the problem. No one is investing in it. Because like Uganda Crop Care buys all those stuff from Bayer Science, Aristas and all that, and they are okay. And they've invested in Kenya. In Uganda, these people are not coming. Until when you probably talk well with the Joels and they bring one in, then we'll probably be looking at that. And the market is good. Yeah.
So let's have two questions for the manager, and then we'll bring the insurance company
Yeah.
to come and briefly talk to us. We can also have some questions for them, and then our CEO and me will summarize. We have a long distance back.
My question, I might be too early to ask this. When I traveled through, I see some of these companies, they're having signposts. Why am I not seeing globally?
We're too early for that, exactly. Yeah. So the next time you come back, you will even come to this field and find I've got a map and I'll say date of planting, number of acres, seed rate and everything, and put it there for you. Even when I'm not there, you know it. Yes.
Another question? So can we have somebody from Moore to come and also brief us about the agriculture insurance? And then we can have also some questions.
Good evening. My name is Asha. I'm here with two of my colleagues, Stephen and I was looking for. First of all, we are really pleased to be here. As in, it's really an eye opener for us, and we would want to partner with all of you. We've already partnered with Glovet. I will just give you a brief about who we are. We were formerly Phoenix Assurance. We've been in the market for the longest time, from 1912. Yeah, but now we are MUA. MUA is Mauritius Union Assurance. It bought majority share at Phoenix, East Africa, and now that's why you're seeing the name MUA. Everyone is asking me, what is MUA? Yeah, it's just like Mauritius saw it fit to invest in East Africa and decided to buy a company in East Africa. Yeah, so we are fully fledged. We have the money, we have the experience, because Mauritius has been there for over 48 years. I know Phoenix has been here longer, but it has always been a company, a family company. Now we wanted it to be a bigger company. Yeah, we are also listed in the Mauritius Stock Exchange. And currently we are in Kenya, Tanzania, of course, Uganda, Rwanda, Seychelles, and Mauritius. So if you join us, we're just giving you a chance to have all that at the same rate in all the companies where we are. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about us as much because we are here because of insurance. So we have seen the need to invest in farmers, and also the government has also seen that there is actually need in wealth creation. And how do you create wealth? In farming. It's a long-term thing, and it's something that will always go for generations to generations. Yeah. So what we've decided to do is come to you, come to the farmers, see what you do, so that we can have a really good understanding of what you do, what would go wrong before it actually goes wrong. You've been seeing us here. We also want, like, for me personally, I'm also going to invest in this because I don't want to be employed in the next 5 years. Yeah, I think I also need to be
Private sector.
I need to be wealthy because I think I've seen wealth in this. Yeah, we need to be wealthy.
You're
So
welcome.
and I think I like the idea that there are really young guys here. I was impressed. I'm not a really young person. Yeah, I'm almost in my 40s. I'm not young.
That's real.
I'm not young. But I'm seeing young guys and I'm like, where was I? You know, if I thought about this earlier on, right now I'd be, yeah. But so how insurance works is we come, we talk to you, and we see how much premiums you would pay per acre. Yeah? But there's also government that comes in and pays part of your premium as a subsidy. So you don't incur the cost of paying the whole premium. As long as you're a big entity, a commercial farmer. Okay, we do even individuals, but the rates of individuals are not as high as for commercial. Yeah. So for commercial farmers, government is going up to 80% of giving you, paying your premiums. So you only pay like 20%.
Up to or
Up to.
up to.
It
So they can-
depends. You see, you can. You,
80%
you
for like districts in northern Uganda, far east.
they just want to ensure that they encourage farming up where the farming is not really there. Yeah. So this is one of the regions where they've said
80%.
that 80%, if you're investing in commercial farming, especially in like northern Uganda, then we shall pay your premiums up to 80%. So they also want you to be a bit, you also be in the thing. Yeah, I don't want to use insurance terms because I know people say that insurers use big terms to try and hide things. Yeah, so what we are doing is just ensure that you also take care of your crop. You don't sit back and say, but I have insurance, so whatever can happen happen. Insurance will pay me. No, that's why we are saying you also need to pay at least 20% for us to also have both. Yeah, both of you, the government and yourself, and of course insurance, to ensure that the crops actually are taken care of. If it's time for weeding, please weed. Don't wait and say, but insurance is there. Because even if I don't, I will still get my cost. Yeah, we want all of you. We want to grow together. Yeah. So I'm not going to talk a lot. I don't know if you have questions, but I said I'll give you my cards and of course my colleagues. Then we can always come to your farms and we see what we can do. Because I know all of you have different needs, different crops, and we see. We also do other forms of insurance, not only agriculture. Yeah. Any questions?
I have a question.
Yes.
Before you answer, I wanted to add something. That first of all, our pride in this farm, in this business we're doing, is that all the farmers should get their money from the crop.
Yeah.
I think that would be the biggest pride. That the money which you have signed for, you should get it after we have harvested and you have sold. But then we said, what if
Uncertainties
we
happen.
have the uncertainties which are beyond our control? That's when insurance comes in. I would say insurance, this agriculture insurance is like you have a medical insurance. Even though you have medical insurance, you make sure you have mosquito net. Isn't it? Of course. Not that you live and say, mosquito, you can bite me. After all, I've medical insurance. Eh? Let me tell you, by the time you finish taking those medicines, you will not like it. So,
You've lost.
exactly. That's one first principle we want to have in this family. That every farmer will get our money from the garden. But then, to protect our back, to protect your back, let's have the insurance on board. I think we were able to give the different rates to you guys. I don't know, I hope everyone got it. I will think that Glovage should be the one to help coordinate.
Yeah.
The insurance company. You just pay your premium, the 20%, and then Glovage does everything with the insurance company. I think that would be a bit more organized than the individual farmers coming to the insurance. That would be a bit disorganized.
A bit repeat for her.
Yes. Okay. I was saying, I will think that Glovage should organize that on behalf of all
The
the
farmers.
We have already given you the premium amounts, and then we can deal with the insurance company. I hope that is right with my
that's
CEO.
what we're doing.
Yes.
That's Glovage.
Uh-huh.
Then also it's expense for them.
Yes.
Let's assume that the winner has 10 acres here.
Yeah.
And then they have to put fuel.
Yes.
The,
Come and inspect.
the
To come and
premium is
inspect, yes.
around the what?
That's
The
true.
premium maybe like 10 acres is 280.
Yeah.
So they have to put fuel for 500 to come here. They don't come once. They have to come 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
They bring a guy from South Africa
Yeah.
to come and do the assessments. So buying an air ticket for somebody to come and they just want to do assessment for 10 acres, I think does not make a lot of business sense.
Yeah.
And then also like doing the paperwork, having meetings, even going to look at if something happens, chasing all this documentation, it becomes very easy for our farmers. Because the idea of corporate farming is to make you enjoy the AC and then we do the work here. Yeah. We also don't want to pick you from the AC. Then every time you are chasing all these things, what, all that.
And so, come through this rough road.
Rough road.
Some are swearing not to come back.
It's a good experience.
Money next time.
Farmers, we want you to be coming.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good experience.
It will not be too frequent, but we really want to have you here.
I just wanted to be clear. You are going to be talking on behalf of us to them and finalize. But is the agreement with the insurance, is it between each farmer and the insurance, or is it going between Glovage and the farmer? And who signs them?
What has happened is we are treating this farm as like one thing, one entity. And the entity. So even before those rates, when the number of meetings with them, not only them, even the consortium. The consortium people came to our office, we negotiated, everything was done. So if that was really on individual basis, it was going to be more hectic. So we have negotiated the rate. Even in our submissions, we did the calculations with them. Even Glovage is the one paying taxes. The 1.5, the VAT, the
training levy.
So what you have did, it's too small. But you say, let's also help these farmers. What you have just given to our farmers is the actual insurance they are supposed to pay. So there's a small component there like training levy. It's a very small thing. We say as a government, you can pay that one. So the agreement is going to be between us and the insurance. But we are going to make that every farmer is covered. Does not lose anything. If now like your farm is here, and then something happens, maybe animals come and then destroy your thing, they do the assessment, that individual farmer will be compensated. And the other farmers who have not really suffered any loss, they laugh.
So that means the farmer will still need to sign an understanding with Glovage. No, with Glovage.
Yeah, with Glovage.
Because there's right now Glovage will be signing an agreement with more, but there's nothing saying you have an obligation to meet the farmer.
Yeah, we can
because the agreement we have so far
doesn't cover the existing contract.
I think that is already covered under responsibility of Glovage Uganda.
But insurance is not.
Assurance is inclusive.
if you read through your contract.
Yes.
Yes.
But the rates and so on.
No, but
that one you will follow Glovo.
those are now the nitty-gritties that.
This is what I'm saying right now. We need to have a clear understanding now with the Glovage.
Yeah.
That's what is there explaining now.
But the current contract doesn't take it.
My question was simple. Is the insurance covering the whole year or is season?
Right
It's
now,
per season, per season, per
right
season.
now, since we're going to the second season, we decided to put it. It's usually a year.
It's usually, yeah.
Yeah. So premium is
Two
yeah,
seasons.
comprehensively multi-period. So it's going to be from 1st of July to the end of the year.
Okay.
No, no, no.
31st December.
So we shall make sure that by December we have harvested everything, because that's when insurance is ending. Because we don't want the situation where we go and harvest in January and then fire, maybe any crop catch fire, and then we
say we are not covered.
yeah, we're not covered. Yeah. So we don't want to do. That's why in our all planning, everything planning, said they'll put all those things.
So if it's annual subscription, annual premium, how come it's just going up to end of December? Why can't it go in a 12-month
I think you have
period?
explained that.
Okay, you see here, we don't want to be deemed as thieves and start charging you from
the beginning of the year.
We were not there. We did not cover you. So let's begin when you're beginning and we end where you're ending.
So would you say you're prorated?
Yeah, it's on a
what
proration
the premium we are paying
yes,
is
it's
prorated
on-
for
yes,
the months
yes,
that is
yes,
going to be covered.
yes.
Season, yeah.
Yeah.
So any other question on insurance?
Actually, it's not a
You can
question,
have-
but I think I can use this chance to say about this.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you so much, the directors and everyone here. I want you to help me. I'm going to send a survey form to the farmers to understand how you feel about this list and where you think we can improve. The suggestions, the other comments, so that we keep monitoring the best part of the program.
The question is, who are you?
Who are you?
Maybe he hasn't finished.
We thought you were one of us. We thought you were corporate.
I'm very sorry because none of us are doing this. So sorry about that. So I'm now concerned with staff. So
Which office?
Precisely.
Okay, actually, to add on to what he's saying, like what is always put at the right from the beginning, we want this to not be the corporate farmer. I've paid my money. At the end of harvesting, I'm waiting my money. We want this to be a group.
Yeah, and an interaction.
That's why even I say anytime you want to come to the farm, just like you will come to your own farm. We want it to be very interactive. This is our first visit. First of all, I would like to apologize with the vehicle. It had a bust at the beginning. I almost wanted to box some people. They were not near me. But that shouldn't happen again. Unfortunately, an accident happens. Sometimes they say, sometimes it happens for a reason.
Yeah,
true. I'm told there was somebody who was late. Maybe that person
Maybe he prayed. He prayed.
Maybe that person prayer caused our part.
So,
but
the answer to his prayer was us getting late.
Keep on improving. Keep on improving. Like you said, you send us questionnaires. Write to us whatever you need to be improved, so that we get better. All of us get better. If he is better, he will be better. So the whole group will be better. Our idea is that these farms in the next 5 years. And it needs, when you will be making your money, you'll also be making. When you get rich, you'll also get rich. All of us will be able to make money. We'll move like that. So building these things will be all our responsibility. So ensure that everything moves well. On our side, we are doing everything possible. Both our team from office, our team in the site, me and Sunday, we don't sleep. Actually, for Sunday, he's not yet hardened like me. He's been doing mostly soft work. Recently, his pressure went up to 140. I said, you man, calm down. Calm down, eh? But all that is because we really, really want to ensure everything goes to the dot. And that's what we're pushing. We're making sure we have a lot of sleepless nights just to ensure that all these farms are very, very successful. Because by the next time we come, I want us to come when crops are now starting getting up. There we will start seeing the beauty of what we're doing here. And then when we start doing the harvesting time, I really want us to spend a week here. All of us spend a week here as we're doing harvesting. Because in Lugwara culture, in African culture, harvesting is done together, isn't it?
Yeah.
So as our combined harvest is moving, there will be those ones, I don't know what they call it in Lugwara, the ones which are remaining.
Yes.
Palm, we call it palm. There are those drops which remain. We also keep on picking as hours now. So we will want to plan that during the harvesting. Let's all come together. We find time, even if 3 or 4 days, we'll come here because at the end it is all ours. And then in the not long from now, we are looking at. You see, right now we're selling almost raw. If you see your calculations, those are almost raw products. But not long from now, we want to start to add value. We want to add value to our products. Actually, I'm trying to talk the mayor, because right now I'm constructing for him a very, very huge value addition facility to add value for several other products. So we're trying to talk him that why don't we, as Glovage, run that facility?
Yeah.
It's quite a very huge facility, over 10 billion. Over 10 billion. So why don't we run it? Because it is doing there's so many machines we're putting funded by African Development Bank. So if Glovage can actually run that facility, that means the calculations will also start changing. The maize will now be properly done and packed. We're not now selling seeds, maize as seeds. We're now selling as flour. That means your 90% will also go higher. My 10% as Glovage is also going higher, rather than us selling as raw. Then some of you may also be having other connections apart from what we have been able to find. Maybe somebody has a connection to supply maize in big quantities in Kenya. Why don't you bring it up? You tell us, you know what, the calculation here is only maybe 1.2 million, but in Kenya it's 2.5. You also let us know as a society. There we'll start selling it in Kenya. There all our percentages will move up. So that is the kind of thinking we're trying to come up with, and we're ready for that. I recently told a friend of mine, very soon I'm going to abandon my engineering company. Engineering is very stressing. Very stressing. Why don't I come and put my house on top of the hill there and I do my agriculture? So we're very glad that you guys have come. The next one, I'm sure the number is going to be bigger and it's going to be better. We're going to have more ghost meat. This time it should be bigger. Manager gave us an explanation that he did it as a man. So I forgave him for that. But now we need a woman there. Nadia should be coming one day earlier. Nadia should be coming here one day earlier.
I told them to be coming 3 days in advance.
So really everything is going to be better and better as we keep on moving up. Maybe last Sunday.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm excited that this one has happened. I think it's a very good step. And in fact, I was telling people in my car that these two, in the next 3 to 5 years, it's not just only becoming here. It's not only that we go into a Matione Agri or work like that. We should be thinking of going outside this country as a society, as a community. You see, when I was talking, I said, we've been here 1,000 acres. I look, what? But if you go to South Africa, in fact, 1,000 is just like a small person.
Some poor man, some poor man talk.
A startup, eh?
Yes. So
Yes.
I was listening to some YouTube. They are saying that the biggest problem in Africa is pettiness. We are petty. So I want us in order to use this platform to remove that pettiness in our DNA. We need to start thinking big. And then at some point, if we just say every profit you get as a farmer, we're going to retain maybe 5%. This will be able to buy air ticket. This will be able to do all these things to make ourselves travel. Let's get exposed. Money is now in exposure. It's no longer in isolation. And then I was also telling them, those big companies, you might think that they are that small and individual. Those companies are owned by so many people in Europe who have put their money together, like the way we have done. The way we have done, that's why they do like that. Our dream is also to be like them when we grow up. Lastly, when a manager was saying that this place is 500 acres, he didn't tell us where it stops. I want to take this opportunity to stop. You see, have you seen those INC, those houses?
The white castle
And
there.
then you see that land down there. It goes to that river. That is still our land.
That is our.
It's still ours. If you look down, that land goes down. It's not only this one here. You may think that is just in this. That's how 500 acres. How 500 acres looks like. It's a lot. And then when we are also placing our these farms, these agri-parks, we first come and do research. We first come and do research. We look at the possibility of expanding the land. So we have done our survey. In fact, they are telling us that they can expand this one even like 2,000 acres from next season. So when next time we come here, it's going to be very, very big.
Potentially, all that you see across there is likely to be on us because whoever is now there is probably only winding the year down. So next time you come, that small house you see there is a clinic, it's a farm clinic. So we may be having a road because the reason why we had to go all the way this way is because we don't have access. But it's very easy for us to make access from there to connect these blocks. So God willing, we do that expansion.
So I thank you very much on behalf of Glovet. And then I also want to take this opportunity to introduce our other staff.
Sure.
You can come. Nova. She's called Winnie. Winnie has been communicating with you. Yeah. Winnie has been communicating with you like this is to do with the invoice, what administrative work. Yeah. And then also we base our business on evidence. We believe that every decision we take, there must be an evidence. So number of handles our evidence to generate evidence for us to take a decision on a daily basis. In fact, when we are aware, Joel is maybe where I'm in Arua, we always ask for evidence. What is new? So they work closely with our manager, who is I'm very very excited because whenever he talks, I always smile. That's the experience. So what shocks me when we advertised for that position, there were people who applied with the masters in agriculture, what all that. But when we were interacting, I said, no. This man is not a real agronomist, he's a teacher. But he has gone through practical farming over time. So he has become very, very knowledgeable. So even I don't think a PhD in agriculture can challenge him in farm issues. So that is the beauty. Yes. So that's the beauty. When we are recruiting, we look at the practical aspect. We are not going to do publications at the Glovet. At the Glovet, it's all about making money for our farmers. We're not going to do publications, what all that. So that's why when we are recruiting people, we take time to really look at their practical skills, what all that. So, and then we have Francis. Francis, where are you? Hey, he's very busy here.
Hey,
He's our brand manager. He's our brand manager and he handles our media. When you see someone nice, when there's Eid, we throw something for you. When there is Easter, we throw something for you. We're all over social media. People know us all over Africa. In fact, we are shocked. The ED of Capital Market Authority. One day the guy sent me WhatsApp. I want to hear about Glovet. Somebody from Liberia told me about it. So you can see that beauty. You could not get that message from Uganda. You got from Liberia. And then there's a farmer who was also called, I think, from Geneva about the model. So that is the beauty. We also were looking at the partnerships. Yesterday we were with the EU staff. We are looking at these partnerships. For us, we want to bring all these partnerships to benefit us as members of Glovet's family. So we are not sleeping. Even if the press has to go up, let them go. Don't die. We shall do everything possible to make all of us glorious. Yeah. I think we can close it here.
And then before we close, I really want us to know each other. I think it's time to introduce. We just do a quick